Here is my, I hope I didn't spend too much money on this Something is Killing the Children 10 CGC submission. Let's break down all the prices after the intro plays. Here is my 500th subscriber giveaway contest. You have a chance to win Strange Academy #1 in a 9.8. All you have to do is like, comment, and be subscribed to my channel. Good luck, everybody. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jordan, and yes, I do really need a haircut, but we're still on lockdown, and welcome to Basement Collectibles. If you like comics, toys, arcades, and movies, please consider subscribing for more great content. My biggest issue being a collector is the collect them all disease. I find that once I get into a certain hobby or a collection, once I get a few, I want to collect them all. Depending on the price, of course, that sometimes halts that, but in this case, I've gone over a few times. I'm a big JT4 fan and also really enjoy the story and invest in Something is Killing the Children. And I've finally acquired every cover of every print of issue #1 and a few other books I'd like to show you. So for each book, I'll let you know what I paid for it, what it's valued at right now based on eBay and certain other prices that I found on the internet, and also my potential profit right now as of June 2021. And hopefully when I get all these books back, probably more in September, October, we'll go through all the books again and hopefully the value has increased. So first up, I have issue #5. This is one of the lowest, or it is the lowest print run out of any of the issues so far. I bought this for $200. Current value right now that's going online is about $500. So my potential profit after paying my CGC fees and that is $270. This is one of my favorite covers out of the series besides one of the issue 1 covers. But I really like this book and I definitely hope it comes back in a 9.8. Next book up is issue #2. I bought this book for $80. Right now, the potential sale for a 9.8 is going for about $250. And after my fees, I'd be profiting about $140. I've got 1, 2, 3 #2s, and 2 of them cost me $80 and 1 cost me $85. And now for all the issue 1 print covers. So to start off, here is the 8th print. I bought this for cover price, and surprisingly right now for a 9.8, this is going for just over $150. So with my CGC fees and the $5 cover price, I'd be profiting up to at least $110 for #8. Next book I own is the 7th print foil edition. That's actually already at CGC. It's for that 25 pre-screen that I showed a few months ago. So I'll be waiting to get that back in September. I paid cover price for that. And right now it's going for over $170. So again, hoping for a 9.8. And once all the CGC fees are paid off, there's a potential profit of $135. And the next book we have is the 5th print. I was able to buy this locally for about $180. Right now, current sales are going for around $375. So again, once, or at least I hope I hit a 9.8 in this, there's a nice return of $195. For the 4th print, I actually already have that at CGC right now. It should be back in September, supposedly. It was in a 25 book pre-screen. So again, I'm aiming for a 9.8. I spent $80 locally for that book. Right now, it is selling, or at least sold for, $330. And with my fees and hoping I hit a 9.8, I will get a profit return of $225. And now for the 3rd print of Something is Killing the Children. I actually had to buy this on eBay in the States, so I had a little bit of custom fees to deal with, but I was able to purchase it for about $200. Right now it's selling for over $410, and again, I'm going for a 9.8 on this, so I'll get a nice return, about $180 profit. Now for the 2nd print of issue #1, I haven't got it back in the mail yet. It's supposed to be at the end of June, but I really wanted to get this video out. As soon as I get the book, I'll be putting it in the box and I'll be sending it to CGC right away with all these other books. I paid for the 2nd print for about $180. Right now it's selling for over $580. So again, with all my fees and hoping to hit a 9.8, even though I haven't seen the book, only pictures of it, you get a nice return of $370. Next book would be issue #1, the variant, the Jenny Friesen, going to butcher her name. I apologize for that. So the variant for that, again, is in with the other fourth print in the 25 CGC submission. I paid $100 for that book, and right now it's going for over $500. That's definitely gone up since I last checked. So again, with the $100 that I paid for it and the $500 value of the book, and again in a 9.8, I have a potential to earn about $290 if I sell that book. So for the last three books are obviously the biggest books out of this submission, and definitely the most valued books. So starting off with the first issue, Cover A. I bought this book locally for $375. Unfortunately, when I got it back, there was a very small spine tick. I wrote back just to let the gentleman know that obviously I did find a spine tick on it, and he apologized for it. He said he didn't see it, so who knows, but he did say, you know, would you like to send it back for a refund? And I really appreciated that, but I wanted to keep the book, and luckily I did, because again, the prices are going crazy right now. So for $375 and a 9.6, it's going around, or it's going for about $850 right now. So there's a potential profit of $450. Next book up, and this is, I'm definitely hoping to get a 9.8 in and keeping it in my collection and trying not to, or don't want to ever sell this, because I've already sold a copy earlier last month and I didn't get as much value as I should have out of it. I bought this book for $450, and the potential profit right now is $1,100. That's a total profit of $620, which again, I don't want to sell. I want to keep at least one of these copies in my personal collection. So I haven't been actually searching for any more of these Cover A first prints, but there's been a few times on eBay where the people selling are only about an hour away from me, and I'm trying to negotiate with them, or at least trying to save on that 15% somehow. And I know eBay is pretty strict on trying to communicate behind the scenes, but it's too bad. I should have acted on them, or at least tried to make an offer, and hopefully, and again, if they could have accepted, I definitely would have got it under the price I paid for this, definitely under $400. But it's too bad. I would have had a couple more if I could have worked out an agreement, especially locally. It really helps trying to save on the import charges. And for the last book, and the book that I actually didn't think I'd ever find for somewhat of a decent price, or at least I hope I didn't overpay, is the 6th print of issue number 1. This made it pretty much, once I got a hold of this and it was being sent my way, that's when I ended up picking the 2nd print up and the 3rd print. I don't think I would have been able to grab the rest of the prints of issue number 1 if I didn't pick this one up. The price I picked this up for was $550. Right now it's going for over $920, and that's a potential profit of $340. I was able to buy this in Canada, which was great because I was able to save on import fees and that. So interesting story about this book. The person that I bought it from, he was in British Columbia. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and he sent me the tracking number through eBay. So a couple days pass, and all of a sudden it says your book has been delivered, or the book is delivered. And I was like, it's not delivered, obviously. It said it was going to be 2 weeks. I check and it says it's been delivered to Alberta. That's nowhere close to me. So at first I'm like, oh no, is this a scam? What's going on? You know, I paid over, just at about $550 for this book. So I messaged the seller to say, it's showing that the book's arrived in Alberta. I'm from Toronto, and he didn't get back to me the first 24 hours. So I thought, oh God, here we go. Another story to tell on YouTube. But luckily he wrote back to me and he said, I really apologize. I actually gave you the wrong tracking number. That was another book that went to Alberta. So I was like, okay, appreciate that. The book a couple days later arrived. And he also wrote back, he really apologized. And he said he was sweating a little bit too, because he didn't know if he sent this book to Alberta and I was getting another book from that somebody else ordered. So for all these books that I've just mentioned and shown you, it was just over $2,500. The value is showing about $655. And after CGC fees and that, there's a potential profit of $4,475. So I definitely won't be able to keep all these books once they return from CGC. I always look to get my cost back. So I have to get my $2,500 back first by selling X number of books from this, and see if I can keep a couple and obviously make some profit at the same time. So with issue number 2 and issue number 5, I definitely want to sell off those, even though I really like issue number 5's cover. But besides keeping the first issue cover A first print. If you were me, which print would you keep besides that first print? This was also to see if I could actually find, for what I think is a reasonable price for each print of these covers for issue number 1. Please let me know in the comments below too. Did I do okay with buying all these issue 1 prints, or is there a couple prints that you think that maybe I overpaid? Maybe I did overpay a little bit for the 6th print, but I knew that was going to be the hardest print to come by. And again, I'm hoping once this TV show trailer or more news about this show or more people start reading this book, all these prints are going to go up in value. So out of all the books, I think the best return and low risk would be for issue number 2. Again, I bought this for $80, or all 3 for $80 to $85. The paper on this is great. If you don't see any marks or any creases on this book, it should come back at 9.8. And again, profit right now is about $140, and it should go up a little bit more once there's more news breaking. So I think out of all these books, if you're looking to invest something besides obviously getting lucky, or there's a low price on maybe the first print cover A, definitely look for issue number 2. So that's it for this video, guys. I really appreciate everybody watching. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're so close to the 500th subscriber giveaway. And again, please like and comment down below. I've been really enjoying all the comments lately, or at least since day 1, of everybody's insight or what they think of everything. So please let me know what you think of all the prices, all the covers, and are you still investing in Something is Killing the Children? And have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you on Monday for the new comic book day and what I'm picking and hopefully what you're picking up. Take care.